Bottom of the second, scoreless. Matt Shoemaker won the 1-2-3 top of the first, scheduled to face Cruz, Lind, and Martin here in the second. And Ken Griffey Jr. kind enough to join us. I know it's been a busy, I would imagine, month for you, but this week has been a lot of fun. Has it sunk in yet, the whole Hall of Fame thing, and then all of a sudden getting appreciated by the faithful here in Seattle?
No, it hasn't sunk in. I think it'll sink in when I'm able to sit on my couch and just reflect on, the past 2 weeks. But, I've been running and gunning for the last 2 weeks, and it's been quite a ride. It's been fun, as you can imagine, but I'll get home in a couple days and be able to just sit there and go, okay, and get back to normal.
And Junior, obviously, this has been great this weekend, but go back to Cooperstown. How much fun is it to see all those Hall of Famers all around you? You get a chance to give that speech. That had to be one of those thrills of a lifetime.
Yeah, the things that they, the little advice that they give you, whatever you do, don't look at your wife and kids. As a kid, if your parents told you not to do something, what do? You go ahead and do it. So I think I'd have been a little bit better if I would have gone first. But looking at Mike and then Mike's dad, and Mike's dad's crying, I go, oh my. And then I look at my wife and she's crying. I go, I'm done. I'm done. And, I have a 22-year-old and he's over there saying, Dad, don't cry. Don't be no punk. I'm a football player and I don't want to have to explain to my guys that I'm soft. So, but after I looked at them and everybody's crying, I'm like, okay, it's not going to work.
The Cooperstown thing, obviously, the enshrinement, everyone knows what you did on a baseball field, but you come back to Seattle for this weekend. And I tell you what, I was here for the Edgar Martinez retirement. I was here for each year when he broke the hits record. This weekend has been ridiculous, the reception that you have received. It's got to feel good for these folks that watch you grow up here, kind of give you the applause and the love that they have shown this weekend to you.
It's been unbelievable. I mean, like I talked to the guys in the, both dugouts, this is the greatest feeling that any player could have, is for your team or an opposing team to appreciate what you've done. And it's really overwhelming. You still get chills when you come out, and I'm trying to say no to a bunch of things, like, hey, why don't you go out here? I'm like, no. Like, but like I said, it's been unbelievable.
Yeah, I was talking to Mike Trout yesterday, and his smile on his face when I mentioned your name, and how he tried to be like you and enjoy the game, that smile on your face, the things he can accomplish, what you have accomplished. It has to be pretty cool to know that Mike Trout is looking to you as if this is exactly the type of player I want to be.
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him now going, ooh. He's one of those guys now that, you want to pay to go watch. I mean, I would pay my money to go watch him play. I mean, he is that good, and he's a lot of fun. Got a chance to say hi to him a couple years ago, but he's one of those guys that, can change the way baseball's played.
It's funny because when he first came up, everyone's talking about, they mentioned Mickey Mantle, but you at the young age, he came up, he's just 25 today, and all the things that he's accomplished, and runs very parallel to what your career has played out to be.
Yeah, he's a good one. I mean, it's like I said, it's so much fun to watch him play, and the things he can do on the base paths, at the plate, the arm, go get him. I mean, when they talk about five-tool players this day and age, he is one of them.
Martin fouls it off. All right, you hit a lot of home runs in your career. We want to show you one, and we want to get your reaction to this swing and the guy that was on the mound. This was in Kansas City, 1996. Now, what was better, your swing or Gubas's reaction?
His reaction.
Oh, I'm so happy they were able to dig that one up again.
See, they always do that.
I know.
I get just like when I'm at home, my youngest, 14, he was like, Dad, can you tell me how you played back in the day? And I'm looking at him going, now you were born when I still played. He was like, yeah, but that don't count.
Did you get all that baseball, by the way?
Yeah. But no, I missed it.
You missed it by that much.
Yeah, I got the seam. It's
Cole will put this away, and a 1-2-3 Do you have time? I know you've been busy. Do you have time to stick around for a little bit more?
Yes, I do.
All right, perfect.
Awesome.
We can pick on Gooby a little bit
later.
Oh, that'd be perfect. At the top of the third, we're still scoreless.